have all this stuff I have to go through. I'm really excited that you guys know about our big news.
I think I might be hooked on you.
So my goal today is to get everyone to bed.
The things you said to me, it seems like.
Happy Thursday. I have not vlogged in like a month. It's been a really long time, so I'm really excited to be vlogging today, but it's actually after school on Thursday. Before school is like super tough for me to vlog just because there's people like everywhere in the morning, whereas the afternoon's a little bit quieter, and after the kids are gone it's a little bit easier for me to vlog. So it's after school. I am really excited that you guys know about our big news that we are moving. If you haven't watched that video, I will link it up above and down below if you want to hear the whole story. But the last 3 to 4 weeks have just been crazy. I have been interviewing, we've been talking to a bunch of different people to make sure that this move will work. It's just been a really crazy couple of weeks, and now for the month of May things will be a little more calm because we're not quite moving yet, but everything's set in stone for us to move. So that's really exciting, and I'm so excited that you guys finally know. So we have 6 more weeks of school this year as of today. We get out on the 17th of June, so 6 weeks away. And so we've been in person for about 4 weeks now, and it's been so much fun. I have absolutely loved having my kids back in our classroom. We've been doing so much learning, and they've been building really fun friendships, and we've been working on our classroom community and all sorts of things, just trying to get them ready for first grade. So today I actually am starting to kind of organize my files and things because, as I mentioned, we're moving, and I have so much stuff. I feel like moving my classroom stuff is gonna be more stressful than moving like my actual apartment stuff. It's hard because a lot of my stuff is mixed in with the school stuff, so I'm gonna have to go through everything and organize it all and sort it and then pack it. I am going to work on my office today. I have printed some masters of things that I've been meaning to print for a while to put into my files, and then I need to put all of my files into a bin for me to pack up. So I'm gonna start that process today, and I also need to plan for next week, either today or tomorrow. So I think this is gonna be like a couple of days of a vlog, just because I haven't vlogged in forever. So hopefully you guys enjoy it, and I'll show you guys what we did today. So one of the things we did today was we worked on our Mother's Day crafts, and so this is kind of what we did. This was a freebie craft on Teachers Pay Teachers, and then here is another example, but I have all of my kids' crafts in here. Also, that pack, I will link it down below, is really nice because it has options for grandma, grandpa, mom, and dad. So there's a lot of inclusive kind of templates that you can use depending on like your kids' family structures. But we did that craft, we did math, we did writing, we did reading rotations. Honestly, being back in person, we're only in person for 3 hours of the day, and then in the afternoon we're asynchronous. It just goes by so fast. So we did that craft, and this is how my classroom looks right now. Things are always just kind of crazy by the end of the day. I haven't had a chance to kind of clean things up quite yet, but yeah. So this is the mess that I've been talking about. Are you ready? Oh, I have all this stuff I have to go through and organize. It's just kind of a hot mess. And then I have all these books and things that I'm gonna need to pack up eventually. And then, let's see, this thing's really finicky. I have some files. I actually started going through this morning, just making sure all of the files are put away. So I'll need to go through all of these, and really the biggest thing I'm going to tackle today is hopefully clearing all of this stuff up. So all of that stuff is actually from when the kids returned back in person and they brought back some of their supplies they're not going to need online, and so a lot of that is actually the school stuff. So I just have to go through it and organize it, but when they brought it back, it was like 2 days before our school started back in person. I did not have the brain power to go through it yet. So I'm gonna do that today. I have to hop onto a meeting in like 5 minutes, and while I'm listening to that, I think I'm going to put away all of those things. So that is my first task of the day, and then I'll check in with you guys afterwards and kind of see what else we need to do today. All right, you guys, while I was on that meeting, I put my hair back because it's hot, but this is the progress I have so far. So we're making good progress. This is all like math curriculum stuff that I just need to put away. I sorted through all of these sorts of things. So now it's kind of just me putting everything away. So hopefully the next clip, this will be all cleaned up. Let's try a transition. I'm not sure if that transition worked or not. But it's all clean, woohoo! It took me like 40 minutes. I feel a lot better. This stuff that's left are things that I'm not sure what to do with yet. This is a gift from a student last year that I am gonna hold on to. A couple of other things that I'm gonna have to figure out, but these are all empty. And then these are little dry erase pockets that I'll have to find a place for as well. These are like our sight word lists. I had these made at the beginning of the year, but I don't think my new school is going to probably use the same word lists, so I might give them to another teacher to use. But I eventually need to go through this cart as well. It's actually pretty organized. It's our word work cart from last year. I love this so much. We aren't able to use it this year, obviously, because of COVID restrictions, but last year my kids really liked it. So this spot is all organized, and I actually was looking through here. Most of these are curriculum books, and then these are a few different like PD books that I have that are mine. These are the schools. And then up here I just have more PD books, other resources and things. So up here is actually pretty organized, which I'm glad that I at one point organized this stuff. So I have all of that. I have some mentor texts. These are my binders that I use. So my office is pretty clean now. I will definitely need to buy some like bins or something to transport all of my stuff, like especially my books. Like books are the #1 thing that I definitely have. So I will need to buy some bins so that I can start packing things. But I don't think I'm gonna start packing anything up probably until June. Anyways, so that is the progress that I've made. And I'm excited because it's a little bit more organized than I thought it was going to be. So it's actually almost 4 o'clock, so that means it is time for me to go. And I will check in with you guys tomorrow and show you whatever we do tomorrow. Good morning, you guys. I have a kitty with me. Can you say good morning? You haven't been on the vlog in forever. You're getting so big. Say hello. Good morning, friends. Happy Friday. I'm super excited that it's Friday because I have like the most chill weekend this weekend for the first time in like a month. So we are really excited to just kind of hang out around the house. We're gonna start seeing people because we only have like 6 weekends left before we leave or something, and so we are trying to schedule like seeing all of our friends and family so that we can see them one more time before we leave. So this weekend we're gonna see my best friend from college. Her name is Alicia. I don't think she watches, but if she is, hi. We're gonna see her and her boyfriend, and we're gonna go and have a game night at our house, and then on Mother's Day we're gonna go see Warren's mom. So it'll be a good restful weekend, so I'm really looking forward to it. I just made myself some coffee and I'm gonna sit here and enjoy it. I actually don't have to make breakfast this morning because my school is hosting like a breakfast thing for all the teachers because it's Teacher Appreciation Week, and so we'll get to go have some breakfast at school, And yeah, so I'm gonna sit, enjoy my coffee, and pack my lunch, and probably head out the door, and I'll check with you guys sometime later today. Also, since I have a few extra minutes this morning, I wanted to show you guys an update on our balcony garden because it is like thriving. Oh my gosh, it's doing so good. I'm gonna be so sad when we move and I can't take these things with me, but when we move, hopefully, once we buy a house, I will have a big backyard, or a backyard that I can have a garden in. But let me show you. Okay, so our blueberries are starting to turn into blueberries, which is so fun. We have all our herbs. I actually just used a lot of this cilantro, so that's why it looks so small. We have carrots, which are doing awesome. We have these giant green onions, you guys, oh my gosh. And then we have little baby green onions. These are the green beans. They are doing amazing. And then our peas are doing even better. They are huge. They're like leaning down this way. But our peas, we have some more carrots in here. These are flowers. I don't remember off the top of my head what type of flowers they are. These are zinnias in the first 2 rows, and then sunflowers behind them, and they are like huge. I only planted these like 2 weeks ago, I think. So there's those. Over here I have some mint, some strawberries. Look at how cute. More strawberries. Up here, some more strawberries are up there in these hanging baskets. Over here I have this giant bucket of wildflowers. I'm so excited for when they bloom. I really hope they bloom soon. I have some kale, some lettuce, which, oh my gosh, you guys, like this is grown from seed. That's like the coolest thing to me about gardening, is just like a seed grew this and it grew food, which is crazy. These are dahlias. And then look at this. Do you guys remember when we planted this? How fun! So it's all greened up. So many things are growing, and I actually labeled everything. So this is lettuce, some radishes, spinach, arugula. These are flowers. These are arugula, spinach, so on. And I also have some green onion in here. I would really recommend doing green onion if you're gonna do something like this. And I would also recommend, if I was to do this again, I would fill it up to the top with dirt so that like this fabric isn't blocking the sun. I just didn't do it. I didn't know. So there's that, and then our last little strawberry basket. So yeah, that is our little garden. It's doing really well. Hello you guys. It is later now. I'm at school, obviously. It's actually after the kids have gone home, and it's my lunchtime right now. So I have some leftovers. I made some soup, and my biggest tip for meal planning is I make like an extra big serving of dinner for Sunday night, and then I just eat that for lunch the rest of the week. So this week I made soup, so I'm gonna have that for lunch. Also, I have a donut because it's Teacher Appreciation Week and someone brought in donuts, so I'm so excited to eat that after my lunch. And today was a pretty good day. The kids were a little bit hyper. I don't know if it was the weather being off. They were really excited that it was rainy, even though like we live in Washington, it rains all the time, but they were a little bit hyped. But we got all of the work done that we needed to do. We had a pretty good day. I have a meeting today at 2 that I need to go to and prep for that. I need to plan for next week. I need to print off the copies for next week. And I want to do a little bit more organizing of my files, like those master copies that I showed you guys yesterday. I'm pretty sure I need to organize them into files. That is my plan. I have not, so far, since we have been back in person, been able to be ahead in making copies. I've never actually filled up my entire cart. Usually I've only been like 2 days ahead. So my goal today is to get 1 week ahead. So I have my whole cart filled up with copies for next week so that I will not have as much like stress next week. So that's my plan. So I'm gonna eat my lunch, eat my donut, and plan and go to that meeting. All right, you guys, I had my meeting. I started on some copies for our reading rotations. I still need to do morning work and our independent stations, but I need to switch all of this stuff out for next week. I'm trying to hopefully get out of here by like the next 30 minutes or so. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, but hopefully. If not, that's okay, but let's see if we can do it. All right, you guys, I just cleaned off my desk, closed my computer off. I have this big pile of things that I need to file, but that will be for Monday. I filled up my drawers with our work for the week. And it is officially time for me to get out of here. I am so excited. We are going to probably get some takeout tonight and pick up some wine and have a good start to our weekend. So I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. It was really fun to vlog again. So hopefully this will be my like comeback vlog. Hopefully we'll be back on schedule after this point going forward for the rest of the school year. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also make sure to subscribe. There are a lot of really fun videos coming soon, so you'll want to make sure you're subscribed to see all of those. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Today and not tomorrow.